Okay, let me get this here real quick. Alright, go ahead.
My name is Dominic Horton, and I'll be presenting to you why you shouldn't be too strict on your kids. Have you ever had Life 360 on your phone? Or your parents go through your phone when you were younger?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll.
Yeah.
Still got it.
What happens when you're too strict on your kids? Trust will be lost. They won't feel like being too strict will feel like they won't be able to come and talk to you because you're not allowing them to be them. If you are constantly being rude and telling them what they can't do and controlling them, they will start to tell you stuff less and less. This will eventually cause them to not open up to you and tell you things, and then eventually lead to them being rebellious. This could also damage them internally. Bottling up emotions force them to close off a part of themselves, which is completely unhealthy. They might like soda, but you're so strict so they can't have it. And that could just cause them to build up depression or anger inside because they can't have what they like. And eventually they won't get along with what you're saying and they will not listen. No matter what, being too hard on your child could damage them more regardless of what the scenario may be. Because they have to learn on their own and see what's right and wrong for themselves. I go on to say that because you being too strict does not give them a chance to build self-discipline or self-responsibility at all. How will they know what's right from wrong if you're always telling them what's right and what's wrong? Eventually and over time, when they get a little bit of freedom as to going to spend the night at his friends or even going to school, they'll eventually want to try things. They won't instantly try it, but eventually peer pressure will get to them and they will try it. It could be something as innocent as soda, but once they see that what you've been telling them is bad, they're going to think everything you tell them is a lie, and they're going to start trying everything new and start rebelling. This could eventually lead to your kids taking drugs, sneaking out, etc. All because you want to be extremely strict on them and not let them determine what's bad for them and what's good for them. All that to say is, these are all the main reasons why you should not be strict or too hard on your kids. I can't exactly tell you how to parent simply because I do not have kids of my own, but I can give you insight from being a kid that had strict parents and just a kid in general, that you'll eventually have a rebelling and secretive child. It's okay for your child to mess up. They're kids. It's life. They need to learn right from wrong regardless of the situation. As a parent, all you can do is guide them and give your input, but at the end of the day, they have the final say. And to me, that's why you should not raise your child too strict. Thank you.
All right.